Cornbread says, mama. They just see it as out. You got those kind of guys, the extreme gooner perverts, and you have the other type of guys that are like, oh my God. It's the image of William Dafoe. That's his name, William Dafoe. The actor looking up at the sky. Oh, idolizing women. Oh, I've never seen a woman before. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, will she have sex with me? You're never gonna get pussy. If you're a kid who watched a bunch of pornography and now you're an adult, you're never gonna get pussy. Because either you're gonna be super duper desperate and weird, or you're gonna be a guy who is afraid to approach women, because when you see women, all you see is a sexual object. I've told you guys this a million times. The reason me as a chopped individual, look at me, chat, I'm chopped. Your boy Scott chopped as fuck. And right now, this is top tier Scott you guys are watching. My teeth are straight, they're white. My beard is a little scruffy, but you're seeing like the top tier Scott. The old Scott, the one who was getting all these bitches, was dusty as hell, chat. Dusty as hell. You know what? I gotta show you guys. I'm gonna post the chat in the Discord again. We already have this image in the Discord. I posted it multiple times in the past, but I'm gonna post it again just to show you guys. This guy, the reason I was able to get girls back in the day wasn't because I was some sort of riz god. It was because I just treated them like normal human beings. Because I wasn't some sort of psychopath, perverted porn addict. You know? Here. This guy right here, chat. Look at this guy. How do I make this image bigger? Look at this guy. This guy right here, chat. This dusty guy. Look at him. He says, you must have money. Back in those days, I had no money running. Now I have money. Back in those days, I had no money. I was broke as fuck. Look at my hair. Dusty ass hair. I had fucked up teeth, giant gap, literally anorexic, skinny ass arms, skinny ass legs. The only thing I had going for me was that third leg. Chat, yo, pause. The only thing I had going for me was that third leg, chat. And if I could go and get bitches and I was confident around girls, the only reason I was like that is because I wasn't a fucking porn addict. I wasn't a fucking weirdo. I didn't try to pretend to be something that I wasn't. I just didn't give a fuck. But I guarantee you that if I was a guy who was addicted to fucking adult material, I would have been either a complete pervert trying to grab him. Oh, let me grab her tits. It's the night, guys. I got her. Either that, or I'd be a guy who's super scared to approach women. Because I've seen it firsthand. I've literally seen it firsthand, chat. These guys, their brain is cooked. They're fried. I even told you guys in the past, and I said, what the fuck? In the past, there were so many situations where I was just hanging out with a baddie, and I was just talking about nothing. And girls were mad bored, and they'd be like, let's just start fucking. They would just start kissing you or doing whatever, because they were just like, this guy, like, I rizzed them up by being boring. The point is, and I think anybody who has had experience with women know that the harder you try, the least chances you have of getting the girl. If you come off super desperate or super nervous or weird or clingy or cringy, or you just seem worried, if your energy is off, you're not getting bitches. It doesn't matter. You could be the most attractive guy in the world. I've seen it firsthand, chat. I told you guys about my buddy Meyer. Me, a buddy named Abdiel and Meyer. We were the Three Stooges. And this Meyer kid was a fucking model, chat. I'm talking about this nigga looked like Marlon type model shit. And bitches would come up and try and talk to him, and he would always fumble. This nigga would always fumble. Especially with the 2 demons with him. We would use that nigga as bait. Literally. We would literally use this nigga as bait. That's when you're so chopped, you're using other niggas as bait. You're like, yo, Marlon. Yo, Meyer, let's go to the fucking mall. Let's go to the mall, bro. And this dummy would always go to the mall with us, and then we would see some girl smoking a cigarette or chilling, and we'd be like, yo, Meyer, go bum a cigarette from her. And then this dummy would go and start talking to her, and the girl, obviously the guy's like an attractive guy, so the girl would like start talking and shit, and he would be saying the dumbest fucking stupid shit and being nervous, being a chronic gooner, basically. And then me and Abdel would swoop in, and we would riz her up, and either me or him would end up fucking the girl. Every single time, chat. Nasty work. God, I'm not even joking, bro. Nasty work. Nasty work, bro. We would use that nigga as a fucking, as bait. There was this girl named Kathy that I dated for like a year and a half. And I used this nigga to even get to know her. I used him to even get to know her, chat. I was like, yo, that Colombian girl, go talk to her, bro. We should get to know her. And he started talking to her and shit, became friends with her, her sister, her family. Next thing you know it, your boy Scott dropped in with a parachute. Like, oh, yo, Meyer, what are you doing? You're going to Kathy's house? Can I go with you? I went with him. I ended up dating, I dated fucking Paola first, her sister, but that shit didn't work out because she was snobby. And then I ended up dating Kathy. And this nigga was left holding the bag.